So my other video, I did cancel it because there's a certain amount of skill, there's a certain amount of being able to review what you're going to say, edit out what you don't want to say, and before you even say it. So while you're talking, you're pre-planning all of what you're going to talk about to begin with. You're not just turning a camera on and then talking about whatever comes to mind. If you can do that without having like a review or some kind of rehearsal, where you rehearse what you're going to do first, and then once you have everything, and then you jot down notes, make bullet points, and then go over those and keep your mind on those alone. That's a metal. It's made out of iron, actually, that thing right there. This thing. It's really interesting that the camera's reversed like that. It's a mirror image of actually what's in the camera. So yeah, I'm kind of mad because my family, they have spent more money on donations to the Roman Catholic Church over time, over many years. My parents, my aunts and uncles, both of my grandparents, and my brothers and sisters, they've all given money, thousands and thousands of dollars, to the Roman Catholic Church. They've spent more money and more of their time supporting and giving to help the poor people through the missions, through all of these Catholic charities. And now it's like the time in my mother's life where she's struggling, barely getting by, and the Catholic Church, they're swooping down, they're trying to steal, they're trying to take what she's earned, they're trying to deprive her of her life savings, of what she's, and to be able to use her money the way she seems fit, that she earned that. She worked hard all her life, raised a family, and put up with my father, who worked himself to the, he worked his fingers to the bone, worked 50, 60 hours a week at a job that he didn't like, that was hard, that was difficult, that there was a lot of risk, that took up a lot of his time. And now it's that time in my mother's life, in my family's life, when the Catholic Church is appearing, and they are using schemes and emotion, trying to get my mother all emotional and razzed up, and feel guilty and obligated that she owes the church donations, that she owes, she must, Jesus told her, that God has told her, given her divine, the priests have talked to God, God has spoken to the bishops, God has spoken through the Pope, God speaks through the priest at the sermon giving on the altar of the Mass, instructing my mother that she must give her of her life savings, she must sell everything that she owns and give the money to the church and follow Jesus. That's commanding. God commands her to do that, and the priests have. God has spoken to the Pope. God has spoken to the priests and the bishops, giving them instructions to tell my mother that it's to her salvation, the salvation of her soul. Otherwise, she will be damned unless she helps the Catholic Church, unless she saves the poor little children in the slums of Nairobi, unless she helps the poor starving babies in the Appalachia, unless she helps the poor women that have all these children and all these kids. She must give her savings to help feed them, clothe them, house them, educate them. When the Catholic Church owns all this land all over, they have all this property, all these assets, you know, worth multi-billions of dollars, when they should be the ones that are promoting birth control and selling off all their riches and all their property and land, and sell that off and help all of these children living in these slums all over the world. Thank you for listening. Bye.